All right, here we are with Bill Schulze inside the Vermont Yankee Nuclear Facility.
Hello, I'm asked today to say a few words about nuclear power, and I've been in the business for probably close to 40 years now, 34 at Vermont Yankee, and I know a little bit about nuclear power because I walked the walk. I was an operator here for 16 years and now I'm a trainer. And looking at nuclear power, the broad perspective, you know, the positives for nuclear power are it emits no greenhouse gases when it produces its electricity. Other electricity producing stations will generate this greenhouse gas, and that's not good for us or the environment. Okay, and a lot of folks know about the con side of the equation, and that has to do a lot with the nuclear waste, the used fuel. And one thing that I tell folks when I speak about this, all the waste that Vermont Yankee has generated nuclear fuel-wise over the years, we still have it. The federal government was supposed to, by law, take it from us and either dispose of it or reprocess it, but they didn't follow through on their promise. But if you think about it, for a generator of electricity, like a coal-burning plant or a natural gas plant, they're putting greenhouse gases into the air, and people are breathing that stuff. And whereas Vermont Yankee, we put nothing like that into the atmosphere, and we were basically about the greenest energy there is. Okay. And also, I've been getting a lot of questions about the Fukushima catastrophe. Very, very bad. It was caused by the tsunami, and the station survived the earthquake that happened before, but the tsunami was larger than their seawall was designed to take care of. So they were pretty well inundated with the water, and when you have electricity and you have cables and generators and water, that's a bad equation. They weren't able to repower their pumps and to cool their core, and they didn't have the expertise and didn't think far enough ahead to have portable power generators that they could have taken out to the site, something to hook into their system and to get their pumps to run. And they didn't have portable pumps as well, and a lot of their indecisiveness early on caused them to have the problems that they've had. And one good thing for Vermont Yankee is we're on a river, so we shouldn't be ever challenged that way. But we also we're more, the decisions are more encouraged in the organization from top to bottom. And whereas in Japan the culture over there was the folks upstairs and the government get involved, and you know what that means when it comes time to make a big decision. Things kind of lag.
A lot of red tape.
A lot of red tape. Well, one thing I can say, and this was my vision when I was coming out of the Navy and first starting, was that we were going to go ahead and continue building reactors, safer reactors and improved designs. Right now there's a few places in the U.S. and more places overseas that have advanced design reactors, very sophisticated, and almost to the point where the human element and the human error are very, very small pieces that could enter into the equation. Very, very advanced. And looking at comparing that to someplace like Vermont Yankee, we've upgraded over the years with different systems. We've digitalized a lot of stuff. We've come over. We didn't start off with a sophisticated computer system that we can access, and in the late '80s we put that into place. But these other facilities that are coming on now are going to be are a lot more sophisticated than we are, a lot more digital, a lot more computer interface, as opposed to having switches and knobs that the operators twist and turn to start systems and shut systems down.
And could you touch on what the future might hold for nuclear energy?
Well, I think like other things, they say you put all your eggs in one basket. You better watch out, because you're going to run into problems possibly at some point in time. So the more diverse we can get, the better off we are. And there's a lot of upfront costs with a nuclear plant. There's a lot more overhead with a nuclear plant than there is, say, for a gas turbine plant. The people who operate the facility have to be very highly trained, very technical, and I think that at the end of the day, when you look at how we're making our world better or not. It depends a lot upon how we generate our electricity. We're only going to have so much natural gas, so much oil, and so much coal. But the nuclear part of it, we get a handle on the waste component, and reprocessing would really help that out if we could do that. We could take the used fuel, we could separate the usable material from the unusable, and use that as fuel to go forward. But I think hopefully if we can get over this next hurdle, and it's a big economic hurdle, we can have nuclear power continue to be a big part of the future of energy in America.
Sounds great. And could you tell me how many houses this plant powers?
I haven't done the math for that particular thing, but I know when Vermont Yankee is operating at 650 megawatt capacity, it's about between 70 to 80% of the electricity that's used in the state of Vermont. We can supply that.
Okay. Thank you very much, Bill. Great talking to you.